afternoon, everyone. Romney Smith at WTOC for The News Now. This is where we give you quick updates of stories that we're working on for you. And we're on a lot of different platforms. That includes traditional, our website, over-the-top platforms like Amazon TV and Roku, as well as social media, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of those various platforms. And you can only interact with us on Facebook, though. So if you have a question or a comment, I see investigative eyes from David Sparks Jr. sending me the emoji saying, "What's going on, Romney? Tell me more." All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here we go. So our new year actually continues with its violent and deadly streak. WTOC reporter Sean Evans is looking into another killing. Sean, what do you know?
Yeah, hey there, Romney. Right now I'm near Chatham Street here in Savannah, where police are investigating the third homicide of the year. This one happening around 9:30 last night on the first block of Chatham Street. I'm going to show you this canal right here. It's actually part of the Vernon River. Police have been searching along the banks of that, where Chatham Street comes to an end, dead ends right at it. I've seen a couple of members of the police department and other agencies with dive team written on the back of their shirts. So not really sure what they're looking for at this point. One could assume evidence related to this crime, or that they believe to be related to this crime. So it's one thing that we're following up on. We're also talking with city leaders over this district about this crime and others here to start the new year. Obviously not the way that they wanted to start 2019, but what they're asking for from the public regarding this case, this latest fatal shooting here in Savannah. We'll have a wrap-up of all this information just ahead on The News.
All right, so if you guys are keeping track, today is January 8th, and this is the third homicide we've had. That's a lot for our area, so we will continue to keep track of that. Of course, Sean will have his full story tonight on The News, and we will continue to track all of the killings and see what's going on, because if this trend continues, that will put us on track to have one of the most deadly months in our recent history. So something we're monitoring for you. I want to give you guys a programming note. Tonight at 9 o'clock, just an alert, things are going to be a little bit different on CBS, which of course is WTOC. We're going to show the live presidential address at 9 o'clock. President Donald Trump will be speaking about border security and the border wall that his administration is pushing for the American taxpayers to pay for. The Democratic response will be afterwards by Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. Now, we have gotten a few questions saying this is, is this the first potential declaration of emergency for the state of emergency that first off, keep in mind the president has not declared a state of emergency at this point in time. However, he could do that tonight. If he does, we just want to give you a little reference. There's actually been dozens of states of emergencies declared by presidents. Some of the more recent ones, back in 2001, President George W. Bush declared a state of emergency after 9/11. Of course, that's for obvious reasons. Why? Because it was a terror attack. And in 2009, President Barack Obama declared a state of emergency nationally during the swine flu outbreak. So this would not be the first time ever that a president has declared a state of emergency. However, there are some experts saying it's illegal to declare it just to use military monies and public monies to fund the wall. Others are saying the president is well within his right. Of course, that is for legal scholars. I have a master's degree, but not a law degree, so it is something we're actually looking to CBS News, those experts, to kind of break down for us. We're watching and we're waiting, but for those of you who like to watch our regularly scheduled programs, just a heads up, your program will be interrupted. We will be carrying the president and the Democratic response afterward. There should be a lively debate on Facebook. For those of you who want to participate, we just ask that you are respectful of everyone else's views. We certainly love to hear from you, but we don't like to get so much into the name calling and the cat calling. So everyone has differences of opinions and thoughts, and they're all their own, and we all like to respect each other. Okay, guys. I have some of you, we ran into this earlier this week saying there's no sound. We make sure to do sound checks right before we go on, so make sure that your volume is turned up on either your TV or your phone or your computer, whichever platform you're watching us on, because we do check our audio to make sure that we have no sound issues. But thank you for letting us know, because there has been times where I'm muted on accident, and so we appreciate you guys weighing in on Facebook. And thank you for someone who said, turn your volume up, log back out, and log back in. Thanks for having our back. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I do want to touch on weather really quick because it's still really nice outside. I was just outside. Take a look at the afternoon quickcast. Hilton Head, 66. A little cool there, but of course they're by the water, so that's why it's a little cooler. Same with Tybee, 67. A little cooler, but it's still not that bad. But look at the more inland communities. Statesboro at 72, Sylvania at 71, Hinesville and Jessup coming in at 74. Very, very nice. So if you got a chance to go outside, I highly recommend it. And let me tell you a secret, guys. Every now and then, I'll take a smoke break, and here's the thing, I don't even smoke. I'll just go outside for 3 to 4 minutes, get on my phone, enjoy the weather, soak in the sun, get on social media, and then my break is over. So if your job allows you to have smoke breaks, even if you're not a smoker, go outside. Take a social smoke break. That's what I call it, at least. That way you can get outside and the sun's not going down by the time you're heading home. All right, guys, that's all we have for you right now. Of course, the news will be on at 4 o'clock today. We are the CBS affiliate in Savannah, Georgia. And, of course, you can always get our stories online at wtoc.com, as well as our social media pages. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. We're on all the platforms. Until then, I will see you tonight at 5 o'clock.